Yep, I've done it again. I went and picked up another parts car and another project car. Can you guess which one is which? Parts car? Project car? Project car? Parts car? Nope, that's the project. That's the parts car. I picked up this 95 Dakota for the red 96, which you might be able to see if you look hard enough the front end of it over there. But I picked this up because, well, it's rotted. Frame is, you can see it's starting to buckle there. But it's got another nice grill, straight, unbroken grill, straight-ish, decent front bumper. But this is the main reason I picked it up. Is it has a pretty nice red interior in it. I already popped that piece off, and the one thing that amazed me is the headliner is mint. And looking it over, because I went to tow it here and it wouldn't move even with it in neutral. So what we ended up doing is trying to put the transfer case in neutral, and that was bound up. So we just chopped the drive shafts to tow it here. Yeah, you can see how rusty it is. Yeah, there's what the frame is not supposed to look like. What frame? I was like, man, yeah, it's got a pretty nice red interior. It's only got 77,000 on it. So that explains why the interior is so nice. And it has a unbroken windshield, which that saves me probably 500 bucks right there alone. Fucking nice topper. Whether or not I'm going to use that, I'm not sure. And then it also has here's this chopped drive shaft, but it also has a plastic bed liner, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet. But I got to get all this garbage here cleaned out of it this weekend, bring that to the dump. And then there's the project car. It's a 71 Duster Twister. Was a V8 car, and either a 3-speed or a 4-speed. But it is rough. You can see that fender is dented. Rocker and quarter panels are dented and rusted. There's a big ass dent right there. I don't know if someone hit a pole at one time, slid her into a pole. All crunched there. There ain't a straight panel on this car except for the trunk lid, this door, which ain't even that straight, I see, no, and the hood, which were already replaced. The core support was chopped and beat to hell. I don't know why. They did that to pull the engine and drop the engine on it. Bumper's twisted, fender's dented there. Doors all sorts of caved in there. That rocker is rotted. Rust on the quarter panel there. Yeah, this quarter actually don't look too terribly bad. Oh, no, there's a big dent right there. But tail light panels, that's twisted. Looks like the other one's dented. But the rear bumper is pretty straight, so that's a bonus. And then when I picked it up, there is about 2.5, 3 feet of snow on the roof, well, the whole car. All I could see was about that much of the right fender when I went to go look at it. But there's about 2.5, 3 feet of snow on the whole car. But after driving along, I shoveled off the hood when I went and looked at it. But driving along, all the snow slid off the back here. Stopped and checked the straps and looking it over, and popped the roof up because the roof was all caved in. There's a bullet hole or something in there. Something stabbed it. But this is the one part that worries me, is this part of the fucking roof. Because even on the inside here, You can see where it's fucked up right there. But I do have this piece of chrome. I do have this. I have another dashboard that's complete with gauges and everything. I have a heater box. I have pedals. It did come with a grill. It's broke, but it's a grill. And the back seat, whether or not that's the one from this car, I'm not sure. But I don't even know if I'll use it for how nasty it looks. But this car is not getting restored. Not even close. This is going to be the next winter beater to replace that. Because that's getting pretty rusty. Rear axle makes a hell of a clunk noise when you go forward reverse. Here's puppers. Yeah, so this is going to be the replacement for that. And I want to either debate now if I should jack it up and fit some 31s under it like I did with this, or if I should get rid of that front suspension, there's no rear axle, and put 4x4 Ram Charger axle under it, and 727 with a transfer case, because we need four-wheel drive in the wintertime. Or if I leave it in this configuration, either way I'm putting a Magnum 318 in it out of a 93 or 94 Dakota. Figure I'll keep it fuel injected. Wintertime it'll start no problem every time. And then I could probably even put a remote start in it if I wanted. But if I keep it two-wheel drive, I also got a 5-speed manual transmission for it, which would be fun. I mean, it's already got the center hump, so why not? But I got the engine harness from that 318, but I was thinking I got this dash harness, interior harness here. I might fit Dakota gauges in there and just use all that. That way fucking everything matches. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm also thinking I gotta paint the trunk lid, the hood, and the door. I would like to repaint them this orange color and redo the black stripe. And then I noticed I had a blackout on the hood too. Oh yeah, even the color was fucked up. Look at that. Go figure. But looking at 71 colors, I don't see an orange for Plymouth. There is Rally Red, which this definitely isn't. And then there is Tor Red, which I'm guessing this is. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I could look it up on the VIN. I'm not sure. I'll have to try that. But there is no data tag, so that I'm gonna have to figure that out. What the hell happened there now? I just noticed that. Man, this thing is just all beat to hell. Which makes it the perfect candidate for a winter beater. But I'll have to straighten that out. Weld that back up. But of course, I mean, if I can't fix these fenders enough to fit a grill and that bumper, I do have a complete 73 Dart Sport front clip. The fenders are rusty, but I got fenders, header panel, bumper, hood. I got all that stuff. But either way, I'm gonna have to find at least one rear side marker light and both tail lights. I have a trunk lock. I have steering column. I have damn near everything I need to make this car complete. And being there is no rear axle, this summer, let's see here, the red Dakota over there, I gotta rebuild the original rear axle for that to 5-lug swap it. And when I pull that rear axle out, that will actually bolt in here because that is a Dart Sport rear axle in there. So that will bolt right up into this if you decide to keep it two-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. But I am really leaning towards making a 4x4 off-road duster for the wintertime. Look at that. I just noticed even has all 4 wheel moldings. Oh, now it's stuck shut. I did have it open when I looked at it at the junkyard, but I thought about taking the duster and putting out a Dakota frame, 4x4 Dakota frame, but that means I'd have to find one with a good frame around here, and well, that's hard to do because this 4x4 Dakota frame shot. My other one that I use for the yard workhorse, frame's rotted. So, and then this one, being only it's got 77,000 miles, I figure I'll pull this one. It's got 3.9 V6, which is the same as the other truck, so I can take this one, go through it, re-gasket it, maybe gasket match the heads and intake and whatnot, and maybe make a little power. I don't know. I've also thought about finding, here, let's see here, step through this big ass puddle. This truck is so twisted that when I went to go throw a battery in it to tow it back here, the hood wouldn't open. I had to literally pry the hood open. But I don't know if it'll work or not. But I'm thinking about taking this intake, cutting it down, and maybe put a like a 3.8 supercharger on it from like a Grand Prix or something, just to be different and have a little more power. But you can see how rotted that wheel well is. I don't even think that side's even attached. Hope I don't fall here. Yeah, that ain't even attached there. It ain't gonna take much to pull this sucker apart. That is for damn sure. I wonder if I could use that battery tray in the duster. 'Cause that one's all bent and fucked up. Well, I guess that's it for this one. I have been working on the dart, but I'll show you guys that later on once I get a little bit further on it. Still working on doing the paint on it right now, but that'll be a surprise for you later on. That'll be it for this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this duster project I got going on here, because although it looks like it'll be a ton of work, I don't think it'll be too much. So, oh, I'm falling. So, yeah. Let me know, like, subscribe, and see you guys later.